Imagine this, right? Imagine a scenario where you wanted to go to bed in the evening, say 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., right? Crazy? I know, crazy, but it gets worse. Imagine, right? Okay, imagine wanting to do this, right? To do this thing called sleeping through the night so you can wake up energized and go about your day. Okay, so imagine that other human beings, other Homo sapiens, would also want to do this, thing called sleeping, and they're going to do it exactly the same time as you, roughly 10 to 6 a.m., maybe 11 to 7 a.m., right? And even if they didn't, they'd have enough respect to not make noise in the middle of the night. No, completely baseless and strange assumption to make that people would want to sleep in the nighttime. Respect? What's that? I know, right? What kind of... It's not like... Why would I want to do that? Dave! I've been at university for about... 9 days now, so I think I'm more than qualified to say this, but university halls are too noisy. Way too loud, way too noisy. And it's not so much that they're noisy all the time, so I don't wake up at 8 a.m. and go, oh. Between the hours of 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. it's too loud. Too loud. And it's not like here and there the nights are disruptive of my sleep. One Friday night on Freshers it got a bit too noisy. No. It's every night. Literally one night I stayed up to listen to what they were talking about and it was just nothing. 2 a.m. I've never heard so much nothing in my life. Shut up. It's as if the whole hall just gathered for a meeting one day and decided,
yo, yeah, you heard about that David fellow? Yeah, I have still. Yo, you might want to go make bare noise outside his room. Yeah, fam, let's do it.
Now, I know that you believe everything I say with 100% certainty, and I've given you no reason to. No reason not to. But just in case you don't believe me, I've gathered some evidence for my case.
So what I did was install a sound level meter on my phone to measure noise level in decibels outside of my room, and I recorded the noise level at the beginning of each hour. So as you can see, from around 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. is pretty normal, nothing really changes. But then as we get to 12:59,
I've had enough of this. Like, I'm not doing this for another 9 months. So what I need to do is find out why there's people making noise outside of my room at night. Figure out how I can stop it.
so I was thinking about this for a few days and I finally come up with a theory as to why this is happening. It's not complete, but this is what I have so far. I hypothesize that this left this at exactly this position vector with these two variables. But I'm not really sure how I get from this to loads of people making noise at 2 a.m. outside my room. It's very simple, David. These resources allow our initial delinquent to go balls to the wall crazy, clubbing every night so that they spend all their money and overdraft on alcohol, and congregate with the like terms at the entrance of their shared accommodation, which just so happens to be right in front of your room.
So, now that we know, or now that I know, you don't know anything, what the problem is, the real question is, 1, how do I stop people my age from having access to cheap alcohol and clubs? And 2, how do I do that without them knowing it was me? Well, there is one thing you could do. Which is... Alright, this isn't going to be easy, okay? I'm going to say this one more time. This isn't going to be easy, but it's possible. So what you're going to start off by doing is hacking into the mainframe of every single nightclub and organisation in the area. You hack into the mainframe and change the closing time for the clubs to 10 p.m. Okay? Then, because it's at 10 p.m, then only the lightweights will be able to get drunk. Actually, wait, no. Search the percentage of white people in the area.
It's 93%. Scrap that idea. Instead, change the age of admittance to 35. Most students are not 35. Therefore, most students will not be able to get in. I see where you're going with this. Okay. So then, what I do is I run a very successful campaign to move the legal age of drinking to 50, get it approved by the government, and then the punishment for breaking the law is 300, 400, 500? Life in jail. Nobody's going to be stupid enough to break that law. Nobody can get into a club. So there'll be no reason for there to be noise outside of my window. You got it.
Okay then. Let's just do that.